Deke hasn't seen this man here before.
Revelio. My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall. Confringo!
Revelio. 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 I've always said that travel broadens the mind. Confringo.
I'd sink like a stone.
Going for a swim?
Goodness, no. Though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim. Can't very well be liaison to the mer people if I don't know how to swim.
You're a liaison to the mer people.
Well, not technically, no. At least not yet. The position doesn't actually exist at the moment, but I have a plan to change that. I'm Nerida, by the way. Nerida Roberts. We didn't officially meet, but we duelled in the Crossed Wands Club.
Yes, of course. Good to see you again.
And you.
You seem quite interested in mer people.
I am. And they're as misunderstood and disregarded by wizard kind as goblins and centaurs are. I feel that if goblins and centaurs have liaison officers at the ministry, then the mer people should have one too.
I'm impressed. I think reaching out to the mer people is a grand idea.
You do? Oh, thank you. Of course, I haven't exactly done anything just yet. I presented them with a gift a few weeks ago, and they wanted to leave me one as well, in one of their caves. Reciprocity and an offer to visit. I tried telling them I couldn't swim, but I'm afraid that bit got lost in translation. Mermish really is tricky.
How has wizardkind fallen short in its treatment of merpeople?
Well, we've consistently deigned merpeople as being beneath us despite the many similarities between our cultures. One can hardly blame them for declining being status by the Ministry years ago. Who are we to classify those of such beauty and intelligence?
What do you imagine a liaison to the merpeople would do?
Oh, so many things. I want to know everything I can about them. After I've mastered swimming, I'd perfect my mermish, of course. And I'd share with them anything they wanted to know about wizardkind. My hope is that by understanding each other better, both of our societies could grow.
What is it about the merpeople that interests you so much?
I can't begin to tell you how brilliant they are. I mean, rumour is that tales about them have infiltrated even the Muggle world. The oldest known merpeople, sirens, come from Greece. And of course Scotland has Selkies and Ireland is home to Merrows. I could go on for ages about them. Their glorious underwater communities, domestication of sea life, their art and music. It's a travesty how little is understood about them.
Well, I can swim and could help you if you'd like.
You'd really do that? Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. The last thing I want is for them to think I'd shunned their gift. Diplomacy is a delicate dance. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can dive down to their cave from just there in the water. I can't wait to hear about what you find. One day soon I'll see for myself. I just know it.
Revelio.
Professor Black glanced at me the other day in the Black Hall. As long as I get to sleep, I don't mind walking.
Revelio. So this is the underground harbour. Revelio. Revelio.
Nothing better than a few pints of butter.
Revelio. That book Professor Weasley asked me.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Revelio. Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct! According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
I know a bit of a lost cause in the room.
Who would have thought Uncle Roland senses best?
Revelio. Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Since our visit to Belgrade, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
I'm planning to help and fail, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Revelio.
I suppose I'd be curious about this.
Catch peeps! Revelio. Revelio. What are you up to now?
I'd much rather be underwater than in the sky.
Look at this place. Did the mer people really leave Nerida an artifact? Lumos. Now then, I'll need you to come with me. Now for the rest of you. Revelia. Lumos. What do we have in here then? Nerida will be happy about this. Your gift from the Mer people was exactly where they said it would be.
Oh, that's wonderful news. I was so worried I'd left it too long and they'd seen it as a slight. Our relationship with them is already so tenuous.
Then I'm glad we helped to foster some healthy diplomatic relations.
Merlin's beard. It's marvelous. I'm going to show it to everyone, including the Ministry. Should I hand deliver it or send by owl? Thank you again so much. You may have just helped improve relations between wizard kind and mer people for decades to come. I can't wait to study this.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Revelio. Could it be a Merlin trial?
Confringo!
Merlin himself would be proud. Revelio.
Pleased to see Arn has his belongings, but see if there's something you need. I shall hope to do business with you again. It's been a pleasure.
Revelio. Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Revelio. 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 That's that. Settled. Revelio.
So hurrah, me lads in Rookwood times is black.
I heard something. What?
Brilliant! Bombarda!
Who do you think you are? Confringo! Quickly! Cynthia!
Nice drive! That's proper feeble, that is! Head in the clouds, this one! Expelliarmus Incendio!
What the?
You're a bit dodgy with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart?
A past key to deal a bigger blow.
Velio. I know what that means. Merlin trial. Lumos. Revelio. Levioso. Lumos. Ha. Ha. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Levioso. Depulso. Ha. 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 Lumos. Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Revelio. 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 What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Repulso. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. 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 Leviosa. Revelio. 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 Wingardium Leviosa. Merlin himself would be proud. Revelio.
I don't trust.
Did you hear that?
Potato salsa! Pathetic!
Fringo.
You've done. Incendio!
Bombarda.
Thought you had to. What a pathetic display!
You've made a great mistake.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Bombarda.
Had enough? Is this Hogwarts best?
And no one to share in my victory. Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio. Confringo, Incendio, Bombarda. Reparo. Heal. Repulsor. Sendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Flipendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Ha! Leviosa. Revelio. This place has seen better days.
Enjoy suffering, do you? An intruder!
Revelio.
Somebody there? Hello? Enjoy.
Confringo.
No! You won't get away with that.
Bombarda.
I won't rest. Dead.
Bombarda. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
You're weak.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio. Revelio.
Nothing over here.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. It's so tricky after all. Revelio.
Descendo! Revelio. Descendo! Revelio. Descendo!
That's that. Settled.
Revelio.
Seems quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me.
Seems your heart isn't in this at all.
The wizards will be defeated. Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Confringo! Bombarda!
I shall avenge your death.
Leviosa!
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Descendo! Accio! Repulsor! Flipendo! Reparo! Arresto momentum! Descendo! Repulsor! Descendo! Arresto momentum! Descendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Bombarda! Lumos! Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Oh. Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo!
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio. What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio.
Up for a bit of dive.
Himself would be proud. Revelio. Here's a pleasant surprise. Sendo! Accio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Looks rather dark in there. Revelio. That's that. Settled.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
At least now we know we're not alone in here. Confringo!
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Here. Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified. This room is full of the hooks. Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant. We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight. Watch your step.
Revelio.
I nearly slipped there.
Confringo.
feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs, expansion efforts, and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Revelio.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside the sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar. We're in a tomb. I assume the sounds come with the territory. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa.
What did you find?
Revelio. Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined.
Revelio.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard. Could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Bombarda!
Accio!
Deposo! Confringo! Accio!
Arresto momentum.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Bombarda!
Revelio.
Arresto momentum. Sendo! Accio!
Revelio.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try. That worked. Keep going.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Revelio.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Wingardium Leviosa!
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place. Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian, the relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Protego!
Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperial?
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it, Sebastian taught me, but I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Imperial! Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Sebastian, come on!
What did you do?
Imperio. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we need to go.
Did we do the wrong thing?
You need the relic.
I know. But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperio on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission.
I understand what you're saying. I do, but...
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word.
We've always looked out for each other, Ominous and I. I hope he knows that hasn't changed.
Revelio.
How long will the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb, just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian. Revelio.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
Revelio.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
I'm a goblin, not a toy! You are postponing me! Cover up wide. One less shout. Get back! Keep out the way! Keep out of reach!
To the right!
Got it!
Confringo!
I won't rest. What do you think? You'll not win here.
Be careful!
We've got them. They'll retreat. We'll make them...
Levioso!
I'm handling it.
Get away!
We have to fight.
They're closing in!
Too slow. Impressed? Almost. Expulso! Yeah?
What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow?
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
You will regret.
Revelio.
But about as well as a puffskein. No!
Period.
I will make you pay.
Crucio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Givable.
Revelio. I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Confringo.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio.
Oh, little moon calf. Far from home, eh? Can't handle a little altercation.
Bombarda!
I've been fighting since before you were born. Your spells glance off of me.
So tricky after all, Merlin. Revelio. Could it be a Merlin trial?
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Revelio. Confringo!
Merlin himself would be proud.
Incendio!
Revelio. Revelio.
Is that you, Royland?
Revelio.
Everyone in Upper Hogwarts shudders when they see me coming, and rightfully so.
Someone messing about? You there! Stop!
Protect us! So very weak.
Ridiculous totality!
Bombarda!
Was that meant to be an attack of some sort? Too slow.
Confringo!
Where's that goblin hell, you little thief?
Bombarda! Revelio.
Petrificus totality! Petrificus totality!
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Revelio.
Hearing things.
You're the little son that saved Treadwell. Enjoy stealing hippogriffs, do you?
I've seen you use Expelliarmus many times. Won't work on me.
Fringo!
You're going to regret that. I've seen your magic, and I'm not a prisoner.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Back for more, I see. That's just pitiful.
You're embarrassing. Incendio!
Plan to make quick work of you.
Is that all they're teaching in school these days?
Confringo! Bombarda!
You've made a... You're the one who stole our goblin helm. Well, their goblin helm, but then it was ours. Don't do that!
Incendio! Confringo! Shame nobody saw Revelio. Confringo! That's that. Settled. Revelio.
Thank you again for retrieving that Murmush artifact for me. Fascinating. Truly fascinating.
Revelio. Revelio.
About this?
Revelio.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organising her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewellery, cards, old photographs. She got to her favourite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Revelio. Revelio.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Revelio.
You'll regret crossing my path.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo! Revelio.
There's something about that tree. Interesting way to hide some treasure. Revelio.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Bravado! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Revelio.
I should investigate.
Lumos. Revelio. Ha! Lumos.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Expelliarmus! Bombardus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Revelio.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Revelio. These rocks have seen better days. Knowing our meat, he's likely studied here. Revelio. Seems a pleasant enough little place. I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Wonder who lives here.
Revelio. I've always said that travel broadens. Closer. Revelio.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Arresto momentum. Arresto momentum.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Lumos. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Revelio. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Descender. Revelio.
Thinking in terms of good and evil.
Descender. Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Reparo. Flipendo. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. Merlin himself would be proud. Revelio.
I've never seen such a look of fear in your eyes. I should think
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Revelio. Confringo. Protego. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Protego. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo!
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Revelio.
Confringo!
Oh, Incendio!
Out of your eyes.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Revelio.
I can't be having none of your nonsense. Leave me like that again and you'll soon find yourself with naught but...
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms. Trust me. Nothing to poach in Aaron.
The cave must be somewhere in this maze. I wonder what else is in here.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
This could be the Acromantula cave Mr. Adley mentioned.
Confringo!
So this is the infamous absconder.
Revelio.
Confringo.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Bombarda.
I need to bring this heirloom back to Mr. Adley.
Revelio.
Lumos. Confringo.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Revelio. 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 Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
You look none the worse for wear. Oh, I take it you just...
Mr. Radley, I retrieved the heirloom pocket watch from Milo's body.
Merlin's beard! How did you? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to think about that acromantula ever again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm glad Milo's daughter will have something to remember him by.
I am too. As far-fetched as his schemes were, Milo was a good friend, and I shall miss him. Please, accept this reward for your trouble.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Milo can rest in peace now that his wishes have been fulfilled and... Something to remember him by.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
I'd like to see your
Revelio. Revelio.
I don't send many out for myself.
Revelio. Revelio.
Always wondered what the other house's common was like.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio. Thank you for being willing to help me, Amit.
You are very welcome. I'm looking forward to meeting your friend, Lodgok.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio.
Even if I knew how to get into it. I wouldn't bother. There's a reason.
Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Just Lord Gok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
The door is looking at us.
I'll be quiet. Books so rarely prepare one for reality.
Revelio.
A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines operate on steam. Interesting. I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine. I've read about mines like this, but seeing it is something else altogether.
We need to be careful. As I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
Watch your step round here. What? Such arrogance. What's a human? I won't rest.
Confringo!
Do you find this
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Those goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other.
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
I can be used for better things than this so-called patrol.
Show yourself! I will make you.
I wonder if the boiler powers the lever.
You look tired. You're making this too easy. Hit it. Is that it? I won't rest until you're dead. Better. coming back this way. I'm just to get this over with.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
This place is more complex than I had expected. Clever.
Wizard kind will submit to us once the war is over.
Oi! Pass that fire whiskey over here. You have to learn to share.
Who is it?
It was nothing.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Any who oppose Ranrock will be eliminated.
There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten. Frank, you will regret coming here.
Bombarda.
Descendo.
Fringo.
That's the last loyalist. Unfortunate, really. I'd imagine most goblins to be brilliant and kind.
I wouldn't give a cup of mushroom tea.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Can we please talk about...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Away! Revelio.
Thank you kindly for letting us grace your ears.
Deze has a special knack. It's tormenting Professor Black.
Professor Weasley.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu pouch.